Taurus and Taurus rising. Now, this is very important week for Taurus because Venus is conjunct Pluto. Venus rules it rules Taurus. And you also have Mars and Uranus squaring with this full moon. So I could see this being a very, let me think about how I want to put this. A time where you are motivated to be with family. That's one thing, because the full moon is happening in the area of home and family. It could be that there's a little drama with your family, and it could be that you are feeling, I want to say a little bit anxious or tense around being able to move around in the world. That's definitely something that I can see being difficult for Taurus. And with that Pluto-Venus conjunction this week, I wonder if your faith is being challenged in some significant way. You're feeling a little tense, and we're all a little claustrophobic at this point. But I can see that tension may be turning in on itself into anxiety for Taurus. And then that anxiety can show up in your relationships. Venus is the planet that represents relationship and how we connect with each other. And it could be that Pluto conjunction brings a little bit of intensity into the relationship sphere. The Venus-Pluto is happening in the area where you have perspective. And it could be that your feelings are a little bit more, that the volume is sort of turned up a bit on your emotions this week, as it is with everyone, but that can create a little bit more, I want to say volatility in the way that you're viewing your experience. It could be that you're just having a tough time staying grounded, and that's very different for Taurus, because Taurus are generally quite grounded folks. Now, the other thing going on is that stellium, which is stellium in astrology means 3 to 4 planets or more in the same sign. And with this stellium in the 10th house for you, it's very much around status and profession. So really looking at how am I managing the demands on me professionally with the desires that I have to be with my family. That's a real theme around this full moon. We also have that lovely trine from the full moon to Chiron, which is, kind of a healing opportunity. Chiron in this 12th house, been there for a couple of years now, I believe, and it's going to be there for a few more years as we move forward. But this moon brings it forward in your experience, and it allows you to commune with a very deep and very tender part of yourself, Taurus. So it may be a good opportunity to spend a little bit of time in meditation, to be still. That's something that Taurus is pretty good at. And allow yourself to, the concept I'm thinking of is the bliss that can be found by accepting that all things are evolving the way they should. That Buddha mind of just being in the moment. That's a really beautiful remedy for Taurus this week as we move through some of this anxiety, tension, claustrophobia, frustration, and slow down. And I say slow down because of Mercury stationing at the end of this week on Saturday, but really beginning to crawl. So you may see anything you've been working on start to really slow way down.